Welcome back to Juniper Ridge, guys. Yesterday we set up the cube, the 6.4. This morning we've set up the 5.4. They set up the same identical way, so we've got both those set up. Now we're going to set up our cube screen tent. So we've got 2 living quarters, sleeping quarters essentially, and now this is our gathering and eating area. So we're going to get into this and set it up, and I'm going to have Texas Girl help me do it, obviously. So let's get cracking. And she's always got them packed in there. There's the top. Ready? We're hooked on the bottom, I think. Right there. Yep. Now it'll come out fine. There we go. Normally these just store in the tents when we're camping. For right now, let's go right there. Let's see. You got the easy upside. It's over here. So we gotta. Yeah. But this side should be on this corner, right? Here we go. There's what we're going to do. Going to go right up over again, just like we did yesterday. So we've got the living quarters, sleeping quarters, whatever you want to call them. Those are both red and gray. Our eating and gathering is all gray and silver. So we got a ways to go to get this open. Just get to the corners. There's Velcro on every one of them. Just secure the Velcro. And we'll go to the center. We got to go to corners on these. These don't go up like the other one. Watch your fingers when it goes up. Okay, then you can click it in. Okay. I don't think it's up all the way. This one you gotta peel up. Oh, it's pretty close. That'll work. Yeah, it's good. So it's the same thing. We'll run inside, hook the center to the eave, and then we'll work out, put our side clips here, and on every corner. I don't know, I think this might have the middle hangers. Regardless, all you're doing is hooking the clips up inside. Hook them up inside, then you come out, hook them up outside. Hey, check that out. Looks like the door is right here. So straight back to you. Can you reach this one? Yep. Yeah, so the only one you gotta have anything to stand on is the pyramid. Because and when we're done, I'll show you all three. We'll probably have to move this tent back towards the patio a little bit, just because it's gonna be hard to get a good view of the 5.4 and the 6.4 beside each other. So we'll get this all clipped in. And again, it's got the clips. They look just like this, and they go right to the corner. That one's on.
Ones are adjustable.
Yes.
Say that. Some of
They
them
are adjustable.
Some of them are adjustable.
Alright, we're clipped in there. Got clips here. Got one here. There's always 3 on the front. And then 1 on each side and back. The rest of the way around. So, we'll go ahead and raise it. We'll click in the first. There it goes. Now we'll move to the back. All right, and at this point, just like the cube, set up the corners. They're Velcro wraps. Got 3 on each pole. Get those now. And then the hooks on the bottoms. They go into the holes. Okay, that side's done. You getting that one? I got this one. All right. And there we have the 6'4" cube and screen tent. So let's see if we can get to the middle, and let's just bring it back towards the patio a little bit. And this back corner over. Okay. And again, you can stake around all 4 legs and sandbag it too. But this is a nice eating area. So we'll set up our eating area in here. I'll cook outside normally. I don't cook inside. It's summer, you don't need to, right? But it keeps the bugs out. It's a cool area to chill out. Kids go in here and play. They don't get eaten by mosquitoes. And we dig it. So that's the cube screen tent. And we could go up. I think we should go up one more click. Okay. So one of the accessories we have is a shade wall with organizer pockets. So what we use this for, and we usually hang it on the side. And we'll take our projector. Oh, that's for the kitchen. Well, that's right. This is the organizer that we hang on the side. And you can put all your kitchen stuff in it when you're cooking outside. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's about right. Because doesn't this hook just go right on the bar? And it's got little ties here you can tie off to the top bar every so often. But you can see you got little pockets to put stuff in to hold it on both sides, and then you put your kitchen outside, out here. This accessory actually is an Ozark trail. It's the only piece that's not an easy up, just because it's an outdoor exterior option. So it does get pretty tight because it snaps on both bars. So you can get your utensils in there, hot pads. You can put your seasonings in the pockets. Whatever you use when you cook. You got 4 pockets on both sides. 2 big bins on the bottom. These are open with a net on the bottom, so you can put your taters or whatever in there, onions, whatever you like to cook. So this is the cube screen tent with the outdoor kitchen option, which is from Ozark Trail. The rest is easy up, like I said. But this is pretty handy. I like to use this one route. And we also have a projector screen that we have that we'll put on the side of one of the cube tents, and we'll do movies outside at night. But I mean, it just doesn't get any more comfortable. You've got your sleeping area, your hangout area, and like I said, it's a big. This takes up almost our whole upper yard with just these 3 tents. So it's a pretty cool setup. We dig it. It's the best system we've ever found. If you take a look at the 6.4 over here that we set up yesterday with you guys, and then take a look over at the 5.4, you can see the size difference. Okay, the floor space essentially is the same, but on the 6.4, your tent is straight up with your poles, because the poles are straight. On the 5.4, they're angled in, so it's always more narrow at the top, and that's a much taller, bigger unit over here. But there's tons of room in the 5.4 too. So yeah, we've got a huge eave above ours on the 6.4. And you see the difference over here on the 5.4 when you look inside. It's not nearly as big, but just as effective. And I think what we looked at yesterday on easyup.com, the Sport, which is just like this 5.4, but it only has a single door option, was right at that 190, 200 bucks right in there. Once you start getting up into the Pyramid 6.4, they're more money. They're like 600 bucks for everything we have here. So in the video yesterday, what we were saying was around 200 is the 5.4. And our screen tent, did we look those up? They're right around 200 too for the pop-up and the screen tent. So your screen tent area and your 5.4, you could have the same setup for 200 a piece. And this is what we paid for these 2 years ago. We paid over 200 for the setup. So there's a reduction in this guy and this guy. That guy, the big 6.4 Pyramid, he's gone up. I think we paid about $370 somewhere in there for all of this 2 years ago. And now they're right around $6, I guess. So, but man, like I said, this is the best camping experience you'll ever have using this equipment. It's quick, it's easy, it's waterproof in your sleeping quarters. You have exterior sides you can also get for rain protection. And like I said, put the door at the leeward side, wind come in at the back of your tent, and then you can even put sides on your kitchen for waterproofing. They go just basically like this guy, except they go up in here. And we'll show you that when we get into a rain situation, or we got marine layer coming in at the coast. We're going to put those up on a video for you guys to see. But I hope you like what we got, and I completely endorse them 100%, and I wouldn't have any other tent. The only way to step up from these tents is to go to a cabin canvas tent, and they're just so heavy and bulky, and for what we do, this is the cat's meow.
let's give you a quick tour of the 5.4 inside since we haven't done that yet.
All right. So it's a lot like the 6.4. You got windows on all three sides, both sides in the back. Very spacious. We don't have the organizer in this one, but it does have extra pockets in the tent down by the floor to put your belongings in or whatever. Super durable. And then this one also has the doggy door, which you can use for your dog or the heating, air conditioning. Okay? Pooch wants to go out, let the pooch out. That's pretty awesome. You can even roll it up, and it's got a little tie here for it if you want to keep that open. We'll zip that doggy door back up. And see, the roof line is a little lower in the 5.4. In the 6.4, it's taller. But as far as floor space, it's identical. Just the sides of the tent kind of concave in at the top. Whereas on the 6.4, they're straight up. The walls are straight. And on the screen tent, it's got a center zip, which is really handy. We've had other screen tents in the past, and they have a zipper on each side. But I prefer this way better. It's one way in, one way out. Come in here. Nice place to hang out. You're not going to get eaten by mosquitoes. Sip, and you got a great view. You know, you want the full view. Take your kitchen wall down during the day, look at the lake, look at everything around you, and hang out when you're not out doing something. Normally we're just hanging in here in the evening. We're pretty much on the go all the time. So, but yeah, that's the screen tent. The Cube. Once again, thanks for coming to Juniper Ridge. Thanks for following, watching, like, share, subscribe, all that crap. And can't wait to get these out where you can see them in real life action, camping, whether it's in the woods, at the coast, whatever, high desert. We go all over. So we'll see you next time on Juniper Ridge. Have a great day. Peace.